Have you ever tried making a long form video in Capcut, or any editing software and just gave up because it was too overwhelming? Or just want to know how to make your videos better? Well, today I'm going to be talking about just that. I've had a fair share amount of experience on Capcut, and I'd say my editing is quite decent. And so, before I switched to DaVinci Resolve, I wanted to make this video because of two reasons. The first reason is that guy requested for me to make a video about this, and the second reason is that I genuinely want to see if I can help you guys understand the software a bit better. And so, these are the 4 things every Capcut editor should know of. Just before we start, I want to say that in this video I'll be using the PC version of Capcut. Most of these things you can still do on the mobile version, but just wanted to point this out. Back to the video. This is one of the most important fundamentals to master in your videos. So firstly, what are they? Well, to start off simple, Capcut offers you a variety of different animations used to bring your photos or captions to life. These are crucial, as they keep the viewer intrigued with your videos, and they get your video from being bland and boring to being immersive and interesting. Now, there are a bunch of options to choose from. Which one should you use? Well, from my personal experience, the best ones for the in section are fade in, slide right, slide left, slide up, and slide down. These are really the only ones that I use in my videos because they're nice, clean, smooth, and simple. For out, I recommend using fade out, slide left, slide right, slide up, and slide down. Again, same as last time, they're nice and simple. Your main goal with using these animations is that you want it to look smooth, and these animations do exactly that. You want your image to slide in and slide right back out, and again, that's what these animations do. If you don't want to use animations and just want the image to pop in, make sure to use sound effects, like a bubble pop, or a click of some sorts. Which brings me to my next point. Sound effects bring your videos to the next level. When using animations, make sure to include sound effects, meaning when using slide animation, use a whoosh sound, or as I said before, if the image just pops in out of nowhere without an animation, use a bubble popping sound. Or when something crucial happens, use a dramatic sound so that the viewer knows that what you just said was important. Now, you might be asking, where do you download these sound effects? Well, I personally use Freesound. It offers lots of sound effects that are perfect for my videos. They are mostly free, but some creators request for you to credit them, so make sure to do that before you upload the video. I'll put the link of the website in the description. Now, sometimes the animations are not enough, and that's when keyframes come into play. Keyframes are used to make the object go from A to B. They're used to transition the object from being small to big, from left to right, and etc. I use keyframes quite often, and they're very important when it comes to advanced editing, so make sure to use them. The only downside with using them in Capcut is that the movement is really boring and doesn't really have any emotion in it. It just moves with the same velocity and you cannot make it speed up or slow down at any point of the movement. But besides that, keyframes are still really useful. This is a pretty simple one, but often overlooked. Transitions are used to go from one clip or one image to another. This is something you want to use for every single background switch, as again, it makes the clip make sense instead of just one image vanishing and another one appearing out of nowhere. My favorite transitions are black fade, left, and right. They cover all the success criteria that we looked at before. They're smooth, nice, and quick if timed correctly. Okay, now it's time to take out your paper and pen, because you should probably take a note of these extra tips that I'm about to tell you. Firstly, timing is absolutely everything. These transitions, keyframes, or animations are absolutely nothing if not timed correctly. Same goes with timing the sound effects, so make sure your timing is always perfect. Next is volume. Always make sure that your voice, or whatever the subject of the video is loud and clear. The music should still be hearable, but remember, it's called background music for a reason, so keep it quiet but not to the point where it's hard to hear. The next step is perspective. This is sadly not possible with the use of Capcut, but with the use of DaVinci Resolve, which has a free version, you can change the portrayal of the image or video you're showing. This is an amazing effect you should try using, as it makes the videos so much more interesting and professional. And yeah, that's pretty much all I do to make my videos look the way they do. I hope you learned something from this video. Consider subscribing if you're interested in my content, and I'll see you in the next one.